What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to SkySaga! Alpha 7's been out for about a week now, so I kind of got to grips with things. Things looking a little different around here. I've tidied up down in my pit, which is actually genuinely a pit. All my stuff's been moved up here. I don't know, I just kind of fancied living on the surface for a bit instead of in a cave. I'm sick of caves, you know? And there's a lot of cool new toys to play with that kind of unveil themselves as we work through the tutorial, so I kind of want to show you them, because they're more of a creative mode kind of thing. They combine to make a sort of creative mode for the game, and they're in this gaudy looking chest over here, and they make the game considerably different. You can't use it in adventures, but they are some very different stuff. So we've got some tools, a couple different tools here, and we've got some armors. One for each slot. I presume this is all of them, the fact that there's one for each slot. So they're all going to do a whole bunch of different things. First off, let's get the pickaxes on the bar. So I've got... This one we've got a... I put the wrong pickaxes on the bar. Let's try these pickaxes, the ones I just grabbed. That pickaxe is the revolutionary pickaxe of range, which just lets you dig from a squillion miles away. We have a... Come on, a dynamic pickaxe of demolition, which... is not as... If you're trying to demolish a whole ton of stuff, it's pretty good, I guess. If you're wanting to do something a little bit more subtle, you might not want to use this particular pickaxe, but if you want to destroy a lot of things really, really fast, it's really good for that. You can't do it neatly. I mean, I know some of the Minecraft mods kind of let you dig like a 3x3x3 square, like boom, and a 3x3x3 square would just vanish. That's what I was kind of hoping it would be. It was like boom, there we go. There's just a hole in the wall, a nice neat hole in the wall. No, this one just kind of goes and destroys things in front of you. It's kind of crazy. We've got lots of armor. This is the best one. A fantastic breastplate of free flight. Makes your jump height like 4 times higher than normal or something, and if you double tap jump, you can fly. You can fly. Oh, and you take no fall damage. It's pretty good. Helpful. Gauntlets of Hurling is kind of the inverse of that. It lets you build things from a squillion miles away. The Tremendous Helmet of True Sight doesn't actually do a whole lot of stuff. This is functionality that was actually kind of innate to your being in Alpha 5, I guess, not even Alpha 6. Which was if you press G, it would bring up a grid to help you build. A grid to help you build. Those are the words I'm looking for. And yeah, now it's built into the helmet, so you have to wear a helmet to do that. Splendid Greaves of Solid Ground are a weird one. I guess we'll demonstrate those somehow. That's my... Why is that there? That's supposed to be on my back. That's a really weird one. Let's put all the things on. This is supposed to be my jetpack. I shouldn't be holding my jetpack in my hands. Am I wearing it? No, because it's... Oh, I guess it's attached to my backpack. So, yeah, if I were to zoom out... Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's kind of a jetpacky thing. But because it's attached to my backpack, I guess when I take my backpack off, the propellers come with it, which seems dangerous. So yeah, you can see now down the bottom I've got a whole ton of buffs. So now I can fly! This is just... Seriously, this is the best one. If you could use this in the City of First Light, I would be a very, very, very happy man. But you can't, unfortunately. I'm not even bothered about the rest of them. Of course, I don't expect you to be able to use the rest of them. It's not like it's a building area. But if you could fly around it, that would be great! I notice I'm still making walking noises, which I presume are attached to the boots. And it is a wonderful thing that I don't have any blocks on me, otherwise I would have just made a horrible, horrible mess. So let's get some blocks and make a horrible, horrible mess, shall we? Can I land? I just want to land before we make a mess. Because if used poorly, this one can do some damage. So yeah, let's take some cragstone. I got a ton of cragstone. It's no big deal. Put that on my bar. I don't want to be carrying it. I want to fly. Right. Let's demonstrate this from the top of a tower, shall we? Right. Can I stop flying? Stop flying. Double tap jump again, basically stops flying. So as long as I got this on my bar, it does this. Everywhere I walk, it puts blocks. Ah. Also, I didn't realize I had a quest chain for that. Ah, that's kind of cool. Well, that's that done. Great. I've learned how to use the tools, guys. I basically didn't put 40 blocks down with it because I realized I was making a horrible mess with it immediately. As soon as I started using it, I was just like, oh. Hey, no fall damage. Woo! I just realized, like, oh god, what am I doing? Better stop this and put this away. So, now I can demonstrate some of the new tools. I can now dig from, like, here, and it digs It seems like pretty much most blocks in one hit, so it's the most powerful pick I've seen in the game. Probably is the most powerful pick, and it can just dig from a million miles away. It's designed for doing creative stuffs, and indeed, if going to quests in a build-off challenge, I'm going to have to do a video on that soon. Not today, but I will do some. I've not done a build-off yet, but yeah, that's for people competing. So I guess it's like, again, to make the Minecraft comparison, it's the building game, I think is what it is. So yeah, it's more obvious when you got a lot of stuff going on, but you can see here this is just destroying a bunch of blocks at once. If you were to go into the side of a cliff with this or something, if you just go and just take chunks out of an island, it'd be crazy obvious what you were doing. It'd be like, oh, okay, you've just made a mess of that island. Okay, cool. What else is there? Well, those all the things? Yeah, I guess I can place blocks as well. So if I wanted to build over, like on that wall. Yeah, that looks like a good wall to build. Oh no, I made a mistake. It's okay. Yeah, allows you to be a lot more creative about your stuff. It's kind of cool. And yeah, G. You've seen this before, but yeah, that's what the helmet does for you. It allows you to see where things are, to align them, to make your alignments and whatnot. Alright, I guess that's all the toys. I want to go on an adventure now. I'm not going to put... all these stats on these are lower than your standard adventurer stuff, so I'm not going to go with those. I lost some of my gear, weirdly enough. I had that crazy cool breastplate that I got really early on. In fact, this is my second breastplate of free flight, because I kind of, at one stage, I had, like I normally do, I had a chest kind of down here for important things, and things kept disappearing from it. And there was, yeah, two really good breastplates, one that let me fly, and one that was just really high stats, just kind of vanished out of it, which I'm like, I don't want that to happen. There's other stuff in the chest, they didn't vanish. So, I don't even know what was going on there. I don't have the keystones at the moment, so actually, do I want to do it? I suppose that Arctic is kind of the logical second one, isn't it? I don't know why I'm going for desert, and I have an Arctic keystone. So let's split that. And take one of those on adventure. Take, come on, split, and take one of those on adventure with us. I have got this big clobbering thing. It doesn't have much durability left on it, but I think they're okay. They don't seem to deplete terribly fast these days. I just have no idea how to repair them, because a lot of stuff it's like, you can't repair this. Oh, I can repair this. Oh, I should repair this. A lot of the kind of good weapons I've picked up from loot drops and stuff, it's always just said, no, you don't know how to repair this. Oh, apparently I can repair that. Well, that's good to know. I should probably do that before I go in here, but never mind. Let's see what's through the portal. Welcome to the New Chill Catacombs. That would be the one. It has penguins. I'm sure we've seen penguins before, but they are still derpily adorable. Cute little critters. And I got my big hammer. I don't know why I still kind of reserve 2 weapon slots for myself on the assumption that I will have a bow soon. I don't think I will have a bow soon. There is... I guess you need forest runes. I don't know what's going on with my frame rate in here. It's like when I'm stood still, it's okay, it's a good 50. As soon as I start moving, it just drops to 15. That's crazy. Yeah, you can get forest runes, which I presume are from medium difficulty levels. These must be the catacombs. I don't want to be in the catacombs just yet. We need to explore this world. I'll climb up a tower, for sure. What's in a tower? So yeah, I presume you get those from medium difficulty, so I can't get those runes, and I need the runes in order to make the bow recipe that the game gives you. The first bow they give you doesn't let you use the charms, and so far I've only seen the charms from the common adventures. The easy ones. Whoo! Doggy, that's some loot. Wow. I'll take those. I will take those. That's a lot of purple. I hope you like purple. I do like purple. I got Kingwood. If only I had oh man, if only I had a purple weight, I could actually have fixed this hammer. Anybody want to give me a big purple metal weight thing? Ooh, it has a... Wait, does everybody... No, this isn't a basement. I was thinking it had a basement. It does not have a basement. No basements. Let's go find something to bash with the hammer, because the hammer's pretty sweet. I'm kind of taking a liking to the big heavy weapons in this, because I've got... for the desert synergy, I managed to snag a... basically like a staff. It is, in fact, that is what it is. It's a staff. It's just a big rod that you can just smack people about a bit with. It's pretty cool. That one's a new one to me. I don't know if that was in Alpha 6. I don't know if they had big sticks that you could hit people with in Alpha 6. You couldn't in 5. There were some big sticks, but they were an awful weapon and nobody used them. So that was a thing. They were like a magical kind of staff. This is more of a combat staff. I'm not finding much hostility in this world. I mean, I guess that's okay. But I do have a big stick and I want to hit someone with it, you know? Is there no loot in here either? Am I to be denied loot? I'm denied both loot and combats. This is the most disappointing turn of affairs. Oh, okay. Fine. Anything else on the horizon? Is that something over there? Or is that just like a terrain formation? It was a terrain formation in the shadows. Basically, it was just snow. I'm seeing snow mirages. I'm blinded by the snow. That's how mirages. What are you? Is that a wolf? It is a wolf. It's a crazy green plague wolf. God, you look diseased. Get away from me. Get back. Back, you dog. Kind of did. Well, there we go. See, the hammer's really good. It's got some good range on it, and it clubbers things really, really nicely. I think there will always be there will be a soft spot in my heart for the daggers, though. I really want me some daggers. I don't know how easy or hard they are to get in this, to be honest. It seemed in Alpha 6 like they were probably pretty hard to get. To be fair, they were kind of challenging to get in Alpha 5, so yeah. That's an ominous-looking cave. Should we have a nosy around the ominous cave? Hello, ominous things. Oh, there are whelps. Do you want pummeling? Kinda do. I'm gonna pummel them in exchange for badges, because that's what you get. Pummel. Oh, more whelps. Whelps and wolves. You guys are not plagued. You're okay. We get a jumpy slam? Yeah, we can. That was like 800 damage. That's insane. Bam. 827 damage. Oh, kill a whelp. Whoa. And there's my wolfy chief. Level 7 of killing wolves. I've slain many wolves. With that said, I still keep seeing people wandering around. They've just got like silly high badge ranks in all sorts of things, actually, to be entirely fair. It's like, how have you got so many badges in the span of a week? You are a machine. You are an insane SkySaga playing machine. I cannot do that. I don't have the free time to do that, if I'm honest. I wish I did. Wish I did. I don't. What's down here? Crystals. Iron. I guess they're all iron now. Grey iron, specifically. Down here, ominous purple mushroom glows. Purple mushrooms make everything ominous. More whelps. A lot of crystals. Do you like crystals? Because the cave has a lot of crystals. Oh, there we go. Ah, you dropped charms. See, this is what I was on about. So yeah, I only get the Arctic charms. There will be an Arctic rune, which I guess is a tier above it, but where you would get those from, I don't know. I presume, or I might imagine, there to be a higher level above that for the hard mode adventures. I know they're not called that anymore. There's like, instead of easy, medium, and hard, they're like normal, heroic, and I forget what the third one is. The third one has an entirely different name again. Well, this was an illuminated cave. It just has more iron in it. I do not need more mushrooms. I'm good for mushrooms in my life, if I'm honest. I think this was the most exciting thing the cave had. To be fair, I think I may have got rid of it actually. At one point I had a quest that was just like, hand in 100 of all the same colour of crystal. And I was like, oh my god, that's a ridiculous quest. That's just gonna involve me just going caving in one world for ages. Because what with the colour palettes and everything these days, the different styles of worlds, it would take you a few attempts at getting worlds to actually find anything that had the same colour stuff in it. Probably. These could now be reflected on the island deeds as well. I hadn't even clocked that much until just recently. I actually haven't used one yet, which is why I still got a quest up at the side, which I was going to do today and then totally forgot to do it, so let's get rid of that. Guess I don't need to do that. We're not doing a forest adventure, no, I'm tracking things. And that's the community quest. We need to defeat 50,000 skeletons. To be fair, that's not really a trackable quest, so probably shouldn't even be tracking that either. It's just more of a friendly reminder that this is a thing I need to be doing. Personally, I need to kill 20 of them, so that would be a bread I want to be tracking, if I'm honest. What do we got here? Have I found my way back to the town? We have bandits, or louts. Ah! No, he has an axe! Stop him! Boop. Got him. Got him. Smash! Yeah! Bust the door down. Or barricade, at any rate. This one has a lout inside it. I can see the louts. Open the door and pummel! I like this weapon a little bit. Just a little bit. This has metal weights, but actually the wrong kind of metal weights, right? Yeah, oh, it's a steel weight. Oh, it doesn't want an iron weight. It wants a steel weight. Boo! I don't know if they've hidden like the secret things much better than. But yeah, if you recall, historically speaking, there always used to be like one secret chest hidden in a secret place somewhere in each of the levels, and in a lot of instances they were down the well. Oh, maybe it still is. I've swum into several wells before and not found secrets. This is not the no, that's not the golden chest. I need the golden chest. Golden chest is what I need in my life. I don't know where they're hiding them these days. They're kind of difficult to find. I missed something in here, apparently. Oh, yeah, a little one just here. Oh, got some stuff. Some purple woods. Purple wood, good. And I completed the quest. Go me. Oh, there's a thing. There's a lout over there. Hello. You are very camouflaged. You're hiding in purple robes against the purple backdrop. A little difficult to see. Right, I suppose we should... I mean, how much of the island have I seen? Have I seen everything? Landmarks? Landmarks everywhere? It says I haven't been over this way, but I'm not seeing anything that's worth exploring over this way. So, maybe that's all? We'll have a bit of a nosy over the hill. And... hear a combat noise? Something want to eat me? Feature request, Boomkin, or whomever, if you may be watching. Can you make it so we can turn off tutorial tooltips? And not tooltips, but you know, the pop-ups that are like, every single time you get a weapon out, it's like, oh, your weapon's nearly broken. It's like, I know it's nearly broken. You've told me a squillion times. I don't care. And in half the instances, I'm not actually allowed to repair them anyway. There we go. There's a lot of things the game constantly is like, yeah, you need to know this. I'm like, no, I know how to play a game. I've played the game before. I am not new. This isn't my first rodeo. Something in the options is just like, please turn off all notices. Pop. You're down. This hammer's so good. It's hammer time. Just does not have the things that I need to repair this in it. So well. I'm not sure if you get much steel out of chests. I guess yeah, I guess you get some. But not a lot. Oh well, down into the crypts. And they find you know, dungeons usually have a lot of loot. These make a nice check. I can't remember if we saw these before. I presume we did, but maybe I didn't use them. They are now just checkpoints. That like that's pretty much all it is, and they just kind of give you. They're just like, hey, checkpoint. They give you one at the start of the dungeon and one at the end of the dungeon right before the boss, and it's like, now you can just save your progress. Instead of getting killed by a boss at the end of a horrible thing and not being able to find your way out. Or back in, or, you know, to reclaim your stuff and whatnot. These are the things. I got my weapons on the wrong hotkey, haven't I, really? Oh my god, how hard does that guy hit? What? He took most of my health off. Ah! No! Get back! Oh my word! Oh god, there's another one around there. Ah! Firstly, I want this on the correct hotkey slot so that I may fight things effectively. Secondly, I need to eat food! Ah. Actually, he doesn't hit as hard as I thought. What did I take all the damage from there? Did he get... Oh, again! With the... They've got like a... They seem to have like a heavy hit. I mean, I guess I have a heavy hit, but it's not like they're jumping and attacking or anything. No! Oh my word. These are just like... Oh, these are just a common minion in here, aren't they? Now, they got green on the skulls. They're reasonably tough. Should not be so many of them, though. My word. Alright. I got them dealt with in exchange for some wolf meats. I should kill more wolves. That way I will get more wolf meat. Wow! Ow! Who throws a rock, honestly? Jeez. Did not expect that. I've never seen that before. I've never seen enemies that just, like, hurl a rock at you. What? Can I do that? Is that a weapon I can get? Can I just throw rocks at people? I wish to have these powers. Ah, now we're into the Warrior's Tomb. Warrior's Tomb has been festooned with loots. Much glass, much appreciated glass. Or it will be as soon as I get around to deciding what I want to build on an island somewhere. That's a pretty cool gate. I'm not gonna lie, I dig that gate. Purple bat gate. Purple bat gate's pretty cool. Purple bat gate's alright. Alright. What is up? Ah! Top. Anything? Just a long drop. That's what's up top. More bat gates. I got a bat gate. I feel like dungeons are supposed to go down. Ladders need work, or I need to work on my climbing ladder abilities. I don't know. One of the two. Yeah. I feel like dungeons are supposed to go down, not up. This one's just going back up. I've been to the bottom depths of the tomb, and I'm coming back up the other side. If I weren't still finding loot, I'd be slightly worried that I was going the wrong way. But the fact that I just found 36 friggin' bolts, what? They'll get, I'm sure they'll get used, actually, to be fair. Hey, here we go, here's the other campfire, this is the one I want. Checkpoint set. If I die, I don't have far to come. Hello! The End Chamber! I feel like that could have a better, more catchy title than that. The End Chamber. I hate bosses that have shields, all they do is defend. Oh, ow! Ow, he shield slammed me and negated my damage. That's actually... clever girl. Come on. The thing is, if they just defend, actually my jump attack can actually... You can see the little... You can see on the numbers, it's break shields. However, they clearly don't have the same stamina mechanics that players have, because they can just pop right up and shield again, and it's really annoying. Actually, to be fair, just the shield bosses are... They're not hard to kill because you can just keep doing this. If you've got a heavy weapon, it's a cheesy tactic, but an effective tactic. It's just a really annoying way to fight it. It feels really unsatisfying to do. Because they never hit you. They might shield slam you occasionally, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. 500 damage. That's a bit better. And loot. I've never found any satisfying loot from a boss yet, but I guess I'm not on medium difficulty stuff yet. Yeah, they just give you raw materials as a treasure amber, and they are almost invariably awful things. They just quite often be like, here, have 1 brown pelt. I'm like, I got that from a boss. That's boss loot. 1 brown pelt. Boss loot. Thanks, game. You couldn't give me, like, a nice sword or anything? Nothing cool? Speaking of nothing cool, nothing else in the room? I guess not. I guess we're done here. Alright. So hop on out. And that's what are our spoils? Any quest done? I did. Oh, did I still not kill enough raw bones? I feel like I should have killed enough raw bones. Did I kill enough? No, still at 14. Never mind. What's the loot spoils? We've got 4 marks and 1 raw materials and a lot of metals. I guess that's better than nothing. That's alright. Won't do me much good, but it won't do me too bad either. My biggest issue is mostly just seems to be finding armor. I'm kind of not keen to progress onto medium difficulty content until I can get some decent armor, and the recipes are frankly crap. Let's go have a quick nosy at the recipes. I should put my jetpack somewhere better. Well, these are all the standard recipes that you get early on, and indeed the kind of things that drop mostly from minions and mobs and whatnot. Yeah, we've got like Forest Scout doublet, 82 defense, Compared to Cyan Explorer's Vest, 88 defense. This is better. I mean, that one's got a little bit of very specific protection from forest enemies. Actually, 14%, I guess, pretty reasonable, but... yeah, not incredible. What else we got? I mean, gloves, 19, but 3% damage reduction? I feel like it'd be better with the 21 defense on these gloves. I don't know. I don't know when the right time to progress on to harder content is. But I also had a terrible experience with Alpha 6 killing me repeatedly over and over again, which might not be the case anymore. I think they might have focused the combat to be less horrifically, instantaneously deadly than it once was. So I might not have such a bad time. I should probably go in and find out sooner or later. Either way, we still need to kind of... I feel the need to go through each of the different sort of categories first. I feel like we need to have a look at a desert to level, and I haven't, to be fair, in terms of progression, I haven't even unlocked the jungle content. And a rather poor design choice, I will say, I feel. Jungle quest chain. The guy you need to, or woman indeed, that you need to speak to unlock the jungle keystones, the jungle blade, and get your first starter jungle keystone fragments. Basically the way the game expects you to start doing jungle levels, rather than buying it from a keystone vendor or anything. The way they expect you to get into jungle content is only unlocked on a weekend. The NPC that you need to speak to start the jungle chain only appears on weekends. 5 out of 7 days of the week, you can't start doing jungle content. That's a really silly way to design that. No, you need to give that quest chain to a different NPC. I'm fine with having the weekend NPCs, but you need to give that quest chain to a different NPC. You really do. That's a silly thing to do. Anyway, that'll about wrap me up for today, so thank you very much for watching. I have been Meroka. This has been me hitting things with a big hammer in a snowy level, and I'll see you next time.